What's up, guys? I am Shane. Welcome to Season 3 of our North Texas Dynasty. Now, it's been, probably a month since I recorded the last episodes, and I've learned something very important. In NCAA, you were allowed to have a roster of 70 players. In the real world, you can have 125 players. That means whoever is updating these rosters is sort of arbitrarily picking who is or is not going to be in the game. And obviously, some of the ratings are messed up, so the actual starting halfback for North Texas was like a 63 overall. I think I cut him in the offseason. But then there's a lot of players who are freshmen, maybe got the red shirt. They didn't make the roster. So even though we got someone like Gaddy and the Murphys, who are twin brothers, I found that one out. But someone like Oscar Attaway made the team. Other people have not. So I went through with some of the new guys and added some of the actual players from the team. Obviously, their classes are going to be completely off, but so one of our incoming tight ends is now Adam Duncan. I haven't really modified too many of these other guys. Duncan, I gave a little bit more speed. He was a little too slow. He only went up 1 overall point. I figure you guys won't shoot me. I renamed our incoming left tackle converted to right guard to Dom Serafino, because if you're going to laugh at me and think my channel name is funny, you get to get named after a player, and it's going to be an offensive lineman. Our middle linebacker is now Edward Batista. He was Tally when we were recruiting him last year. This will be who I use her. At cornerback, we've added BJ Lewis. This used to be Philip Moody. He was redshirted last year, so he still hasn't seen the field. Free safety, we have Leandre Davis, who I still might end up putting back at cornerback next year, because I still think it's funny. I spent all of the last 2 seasons yelling at Muhammad because he couldn't tackle. Then I put this cornerback here. He's got 72 tackling. He's better, but it's still not someone. Estes down here is a 74. And then Roy Abrams, the incoming strong safety, has 83 tackle. Now, the other thing, we did have our +7 player, and it was Murphy, because who else was it going to be after last year? He only gained 2 overall points because he got a +5 in the offseason anyway, so I only gave him 2 more overall. I got him up to 87 speed and 95 excel. And honestly, I don't know, I haven't tried. I can maybe even give him more, but I figure that's broken enough. And that was only 2 overall points. He's going to be a monster over there. Grayson on the other side will be holding it down. And we should have decent linebackers. He's a little slower. Obviously, he didn't get the +7. But hopefully he can make up for it with some good tackling. Oh, and Gaddy has a different picture now because he's actually 6'1", not 6 feet. I figured I'd give him that 1 extra inch. But that changed his face, so now he's no longer twins with Whitlock. Now, before we jump into this game with Texas A&M, I want to go over the recruiting. It's not going to be an exciting class like it was last year because we don't have that many holes in the roster. I'm actually worried that we're going to have a few people transferring after the year. Now, the top of our board, I told you I was going after linebackers. These guys are incredible, though. 87 speed, 96 excel. He's got 85 tackle. The coverages are pretty decent. Power moves, he's not going to be too much of a pass rusher. Hit power 81, pursuit 88. This guy is a beast. And his stats are almost identical to Michael Berry here. So it'd be great if we get one of these two. Tim Terry is a gem D-tackle. He went up to a 79 overall. We're going to need a succession plan at D-tackle. We have both Walker and the new guy whose name I just forgot. They are both juniors this year, so if I get Terry and redshirt him next year, he'll be our star D-tackle. Dale Dotson, again, we're just looking... He's a +5 overall, so I'm hoping just one of these guys. He's not as good as the 2 outside linebackers, but linebacking help is linebacking help. Joe Harris is a +7 guard, and we are going to keep needing these guys. Again, we got some juniors along that line. Dave Mitchell, really good overall, 84 speed, only 83 excel, 80s on most of his catching. Again, Alberting is a junior this year. Shelton Taylor went down 2 points, but he's got 88 tackle, 80 hit power. I feel like this is more my preference for safety. So if I get him, I can put him at free safety and take Davis and move him back over to a cornerback. And I'm going to go through and see if I can get some insta commits. Nope. I think I'm actually going to take these points from Terry. I'd rather take 3 points less and go for someone who I've got a better shot at getting. And I'll throw these points into Roberts here. I just feel like Alabama's going to swoop in and grab him. Now, I don't know how this season's going to go. We are a pretty decent overall team. We're not as good as Texas A&M, obviously, but our offense is close. There's no shaking lines, at least. This is why I wanted the tune-up game. We're playing basically entirely different. We don't have Nick Smith to rely on. DeAndre Torrey is not going to be Nick Smith. He's definitely a better receiving back, but that's about it. So I'm hoping On can put it together with these weapons that we got around him. Start seeing more than 200 yards of passing in a game. I'll go full on air raid if I have to. So let's jump in. Enough babbling. Why did I think this was going to be a nighttime game? This doesn't have a big game atmosphere to me. Why is Johnson one of our captains? He's our third string running back. Go ahead, bud. We didn't get the block. Get the block. That would have been one. That actually would have broken his record of 106 yards. I think that would have been the full 108. Squiggly cheese. And Simpson drops it. I feel like I gotta go conservative catch. Just for the competition. I don't think we'll have to do it all season. I didn't really do it much last year. Ward wide open. Oh, I wish they gave him a little bit more speed. That was a bad pass. Yep. I don't know why I thought he wouldn't jump that. Working out the kinks. Who's that? How'd you get Noville's number? Phil Meadows. Okay. The freshman defensive end. There's Gaddy for his TFL. Screen. No. We got that sack, though. Thank you, defense. Gatewood. Oh. Well, now I'll remember your name. It's funny to think, as dominant as Noville was the last 2 seasons, what was he, a 77 overall when he graduated? So technically, these guys are already better than him. But now let's see if they can make the impact that he made. Ah, he got them out of the ankles. Harris is an impact player? I mean, he was good for me last year, don't get me wrong. Oh, he can't truck anyone either. He just got leveled. Donald Smith with his first career catch. Put Weber on a streak. He can't catch, but I'm hoping he can beat his man. He did. Holy cow, he did it. That was completely inaccurate. That was actually closer to going to Simpson. Good play. That dude, seriously, he's only got like 50-something for catching. Ah, I hit the wrong gap. There's that speed from Murphy. Look at that. Coming around the other side. Dang it. Okay, you can't throw it to my mascot. He's not an eligible receiver for you. All right, we force a 4th and 2. That kicker, though. Whoa, no, they're fast, too. How far back did I run with him? There's some breathing room. So after 1 quarter, we are holding a 7-3 lead over number 11 Texas A&M. It's not the same old problems. We're not, you know, I don't have conservative tackle on. Our guys are actually... Oh, God, he came out of nowhere. And there's Harris. I've got so many good receivers. I'm trying to get the ball distributed evenly. Oh, that was not very well thought out on my part. So it's like that Oklahoma State game where they're just going to have that really good linebacker who's going to ruin 90% of what I want to do. That's all right. We got some good linebackers, too. Oh, my God. That speed with Murphy is so nice. I know he broke a tackle. And somehow he skated through all of that. That was me. Shoot! I forgot that tight ends sometimes run the delayed routes. Ah, well, that's upsetting. Oh, I'm like, oh, I got Ward streaking. No. I'm going down for a sack. All right, Torrey, you're a pretty good receiving back, I believe. Oh. You're also unconscious, but at least you got the first down. All right, we made a couple really bad reads with on that have been picked off. But overall, I'm okay with them so far. Like, that's a lot of this is on me. And the fact that they're really good. This is where things get interesting, though. This is where Nick Smith is going to pick up this first down. And Torrey is... Oh, not. But I'm going to... Let's go. We got to be aggressive. There we go, Smith. Now, here's what's going to be interesting. Weber, this might be you. Oh, yeah. No one covered him. Harris just completely eating up that zone coverage. You can't pull a zone coverage on a corner strike. Not with Marvin Harris out there. And I'm not going to be afraid to kick field goals from here on out because Bracken, if you didn't see it in the last one, we already have an 89 overall kicker, and he's a red-shirted freshman. All right, so the last 2 seasons, anytime we played zone coverage, we got destroyed. Now if we're playing man, we're getting ruined. Come on, throw it here. That's what I thought. Whitlock, don't celebrate. You got dusted. Stop him short. Call the timeout. If I'd waited one more second, that would have been picked. Torrey, are you kidding me? You're going to let this guy burn you? 250 yards for on. Yeah, 263 touchdowns in the first half. But unfortunately, again, we still left him with 51 seconds and 2 timeouts. Yeah, I don't understand. So you're going to bleed this clock all the way down? That's fine. I'm okay with it. Despite my best efforts, we are up 21-10 on Texas A&M at the half. All right, defense, that thing we just did, the last couple drives, let's keep doing that. I'm okay blitzing the cornerback because I feel like I'd rather have my linebackers out there running coverage. Oh, Whitlock. You stopped it, but that would have been a good place for a pick. So all I'm thinking is, can you imagine if we could force a couple turnovers? Oh, he was running that whole time. I'm trying to be good and stay in my zone, and I'm not paying attention to the quarterback because he hasn't... Has he taken off at all today? Completely burned. No, I read that. Okay, we got him. Oh! Oh my god, that gap! Oh, I jumped that so good. I almost sacked him immediately after it got snapped. I'm actually glad I let him finish his drop back. Let's freaking go. Read that one too. No, they took their points. Okay. Cut it up. He missed that tackle. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, he got slowed up. There's that big return. Ward with the broken tackle. Oh, yeah, there we go. What is this? There's like some stuff popping up in this playbook I've never seen before. Alberting, what is that? Have I thrown the ball to Alberting yet? Oh, Shane. Come on. Poor On. I'm trying to go for the Heisman. This is never going to happen because I'm going to keep doing that. Thank you. Oh, Abrams. Oh, man. That's not a user pick. I switched over to him. Oh, gorgeous. These guys. This class is everything I wanted it to be. Smith sneaking through there. Hey, our fullback's out there again. Good broken tackle by Torrey. So he's not fast. He's not necessarily a power back, but he's good at eluding people. $350 yards. How much of that do I have passing? 307. 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. What a stat line. All right, I really got to start running the ball and chewing some of this clock, though. Look at the little man breaking off. I don't even know if Torrey's that little, but compared to who's trying to tackle him. Look, the top of his helmet is right at their chin strap. Ooh, that mean blitz coming. And Simpson getting wide open into the end zone for a touchdown. That linebacker ran right into Donald Smith, too. And we don't have any rushing touchdowns. Like, this is how much different it is for us right now. Ooh. I was wondering, I'm like, oh, that blitz might not go well. No, it did when Dotson's out there. Was that a deflection or did he drop it? I was right there. I'm starting to think, even though the overall doesn't reflect it, our defense is amazing this season. I'm going to chew some clock. No, I got it off. Okay. But I am just sort of curious. That's a 12-yard run for Torrey. Could Weber have turned that into 25?
Nope. Nope.
Alberding, that was incredible what On just did breaking off those sacks. I threw to Alberding and was like, wait, I haven't looked at him in 5 seconds. Where is he actually? And somehow I got that one in there. Bleeding out a lot of this clock. They want me to pass it? No. No. I want On to get a lot of touchdowns. Don't get me wrong. But I also don't want to throw a red zone pick. Plus, Torrey deserves at least 1 touchdown. And now switching to zone, all of a sudden, we're just completely oh my god, there's nothing going on here. I have nothing to, oh. Phil Meadows coming up again. That's 2, oh no, he's only got 1 sack? Oh, Abrams caught it again, but he was out of bounds. That's what we got at free safety now? Or strong safety? Ooh. This is going to be a good season. 22-point lead. They don't have enough time to come back, I don't think. See, but they're bleeding the clock a little bit, too. Oh, dang it. He ran up. He's just standing there, but he's going to sit there for a million years. So I ran up to blitz him, and that wasn't the play. And he dropped it. I want to take one more deep shot, but I'm going to get myself a first down first. I don't want to have to punt.
Nope.
Oh, whatever. I'll take the running yards with On. So slow. Greg White is in the game. That's weird. I'm going to run all 3 of those guys on a streak, and let's see who they cover. Not White. All right, I'm going to try and see if I can get a little bit closer. I want to get Bracken his field goal. Okay, I got him a chip shot. That's not quite what I wanted to do. There. I just want to work on Bracken getting the, is it the Grozo Award for the best kicker? Okay, guys. This might be a good season. Torrey with player of the game because he had the 103 receiving yards. And unfortunately, I threw 3 picks with On. We just smashed a number 11 ranked team. I want to say top 10. He's not quite. 38-13. We took care of Texas A&M. We're the Kings of Texas. I don't even know who gets the thumbnail. It's got to go to Abrams. Those were some pretty athletic catches he was trying to make. One of them he did, the other one not so much. So final stats on the day. Austin On, 405 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, all on me. Every single one was on me. The sack was on me too. But he was shedding through a lot of tackles as well. The rushing side, Torrey with 122 yards and a touchdown. On finished with 22 yards and 3 broken tackles. Look at that, is incredible. 3 broken tackles. Simpson had 4 catches for 43 yards. Torrey had 4 for 103. Both of them had a touchdown. Weber had 3 for 60 and a touchdown. Harris had 2 for 35 and a touchdown. Ward, 4 catches for 91. Smith, 3 for 34. And Greg White with that 1 catch for 29 yards. And poor Alberting only had 1 catch. Murphy with 7 tackles on the day, a TFL and a sack. Bautista finishes with 5 tackles, a TFL. He had a sack. Was I using Murphy on that? TFLs, Meadows with 2. Davis, Gaddy, Bautista, Dotson, Gatewood, Murphy, and Murphy all had 1. Sacks, Gatewood, Meadows, and Murphy all with 1. So I'm guessing I was using Murphy and thought it was Bautista. Ooh, Bama went down to Wisconsin by 1 point. Toledo took down number 6 Miami. FSU won. Still, that's one heck of a shakeup going on up there. All right, let's advance forward a week. Because I got a bye week, I want to get a bunch of recruiting done before the next episode, but before that, let's just jump forward and see if we're ranked. There we are, we're number 22. Texas A&M still ranked ahead of us, that's okay. All right, we're taking some leads. It's us and Appalachian State for this guy. Neck and neck with a lot of people. Do I want to abandon ship on any of these guys? Obviously not Parker, we just took the lead. Dang, I was really hoping no one would find out about Harris. But I guess they did. Except for Taylor, we're going to take your points away. Harrison, I'll offer you. I got 100 points, so let's... There we go, it's a commit from the JUCO. 82 speed, 89 excel. Decent tackling. Whatever, for 50 points, I'll take it. Alright, let's advance a week. Maybe we'll jump up 7 spots. It's happened to us in the past. Yep, we're building our lead on Parker. We're slowly slipping back at Georgia. We're the only ones who haven't offered Dotson a scholarship, but we're gaining. So I'd rather hold on, because if we can jump up into the lead, I'd rather offer him a scholarship then. Harris, I'll just offer him a scholarship now. Alright, that'll wrap up this episode. It's not going to be a very interesting class this year, so I'll give you updates as we go. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to hit like down below. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. If you would like to name any of these characters after anybody, including yourself, made-up character, one of your friends, or even one of the actual people on North Texas who is not on this team, please be sure to leave that down in the comment section below. Any comment you leave, I will gladly respond to, unless you are the trolliest of the trolls. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Shane. I'm out.